On November 17, 1978, 8,700 fans at Edmonton's Northlands Coliseum witnessed a wild scene right out of the movie Slapshot.
Hi, guys.
The Hansons.
Hey, guys.
First, the backstory on this eventful evening. On February 14, 1977, Calgary Cowboys tough guys Bruce Greig and Peter Driscoll were charged with assaulting an Edmonton fan after a brawl with the Oilers. Driscoll appeared in court during the summer of '77, but Gregg failed to show for 2 hearings and a warrant was issued for his arrest. However, Edmonton law enforcement could not track down Gregg until this November night in 1978 when his Indianapolis Racers were in town. With roughly 3 minutes remaining in the game, 8 Edmonton police officers descended on the Indy bench, shoved coach Pat Stapleton aside, and tried to apprehend Gregg. Gregg, however, pushed the officers aside and escaped to center ice surrounded by his teammates. It was a chaotic scene, as recalled here by Wayne Gretzky in an interview with Peter Young.
Right here in Edmonton in the arena. It was Indianapolis. I'd been traded to Edmonton. And I don't want to say his name because I don't want to get him in trouble. So if you want to edit it, I think his name was and the police were on the ice and he went skating on the ice. It was right here in Edmonton. And the police chief went running on the ice to get him in the middle of the hockey game because he had a warrant from a brawl in Calgary, Quebec years earlier.
Yeah, right, I remember that.
Yeah, and here he was, and they were coming to whatever it was, and I think his name was if I remember correctly. Nice guy, I played with him for a month. And I remember we were sitting on the bench and I was going, what is going on over there? And Ace was standing there and all of a sudden, police officers was running out. But
Gregg was eventually handcuffed and detained, but the Edmonton police were eventually persuaded to set him free. Aside from this incident, Bruce Greig was an interesting story. The 6'3", 215-pound Alberta native was the ultimate 1970s and 80s hired gun, playing for 18 teams in 11 seasons. He played briefly in the NHL with the California Seals and for a few WHA teams before slugging it out in numerous minor leagues until retiring in 1985. Bruce Greig would gain far more notoriety after his career, as he became a world champion powerlifter, deadlifting over 800 pounds and squatting over 900 pounds. Sadly, Bruce Greig died in a car accident in 2008 at the age of 55.